my name is Shannon and I'm doing a layout today for Mintay Papers, and it is vacation week. So I thought I would use the vacation collection. It is full of pinks and greens and tropical, beautiful goodness. And I mean, the artwork, guys, look at it. The artwork is just stunning on every page of this collection. What I thought I would do, I'm still forming my ideas, is I'm going to go ahead and decorate up this little wood frame. It's from Michael's. It's just a fun little cheapie, but I do love to use the Kreativa paints, and I like to use them with the collections. I'm going to put a photo in it. And this is a photo that I edited quite a bit of my daughter and her boyfriend. I thought that would be fun to have kind of a nostalgic kind of edited photo in the frame. So what I'm going to do is I want to paint my edges, and I will cut a piece of paper, probably one of the simple looking ones, to go on the inside. To go on the top, but I want to leave a little bit of a border because I so enjoy the paint colors. So let's see what I might want to use. That's going to be my photo. Let's see the size of my frame. My frame is about 7 3/4. And guys, you know, on the back of the cover sheet, we've got these great bits that you can detail cut out, and I have a whole one cut out right here. So that is awesome. Let me see. I'm thinking something kind of subtle. I want to use either the lemon chalk paint or the forest one. So I know those colors will totally work. Oh, that's pretty. And I was planning on bringing in the tropical. Ooh, guys. Oh, that is the one I want to use. Okay. Or wait a minute. My question is, if I use something like this, I know I'm going to lose too much. So I'm going to use from Vacation Paper number 3 for this bit right here. I'm going to stir up my chalk paint. And I tend to use, I'm very fancy, a chopstick to do so. And then I can get these bits painted on. So let me move my amazing looking, look at this cloud paper. Guys, this cloud paper is amazing, but this is on the other side. Oh, guys, what am I gonna do? I love the cloud even more. All right, I'm using the cloud. I'm gonna pretend the other side's not there. I cannot bear to do that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint my edges. I think with a little mix of these two, I think that would be fun. I'm gonna come a little bit onto the front of this. I'll show you though. And then of course I have to cut out my square. So bear with me, let me get my paper cut and start getting my paint mixed. Super quick, I went ahead and cut out that piece. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and start scuffing up the edges, and then I'll put it aside to paint my frame. I want to show you guys how beautifully the Kreativa paints go on. They cover like a dream. And this is not primed, but look at the coverage, guys. It is beautiful, beautiful stuff. I'm going to come in just a little bit. So I'm going to be painting just the edges here and along here, so that will have some of this great paint color show through. Isn't that pretty? Want to make sure to get these little bits on the inside too. I don't have glass for this frame, so the photo is going to show right through very well. Okay, I just want to show you how beautifully that goes on. I will show you when it's finished. So I have my frame drying. I decided I wanted, and you see how it's drying a lot lighter in some places, and where it's wet, it's darker, right? I decided that I want to get a little bit of white, and I was thinking of doing it almost like a dry brush technique on it. where it's just a little bit of light here and there, just to bring, I don't know, a bit more of a summer vibe to it. But that is all on the painting. And once this is dry, just a little bit of variation. Once this is dry, I will go ahead and attach down our gorgeous pink piece, and I'll get that photo put in so we know where we want to work. But see what I mean? Just pretty, pretty, pretty. So I have all of my sides painted up, and now I'm starting to look at what I might like to pop on. I did scuff up my edges of my gorgeous pink cloudy paper, and I looked at my chipboard stickers, and I'm starting to audition all of these gorgeous pieces that I detail cut out from that number 9 paper. It's such a bonus that we have all those pieces we can detail cut out, and I happen to love doing fussy cutting, detail cutting, whatever you like to call it. I find it to be rather relaxing. So as you see, I am just faffing about, looking at my different little die cut pieces and deciding what's going to help tell my story. Isn't it fun? Because you can just shift things around a little bit, put a tiny bit of dimensional adhesive, and it is, I don't know, there's just something so gorgeous about all of the layers. Like, look at that right there. It's like, oh wait, we can make this a little bit more full, or we can pop up the camera, because you can use a camera on anything. I mean, it's a little Instax camera, which makes it possibly even cuter. I don't even know. So that is what I'm doing here. I'm just faffing about and moving all of my bits and pieces. Now, I did originally think I was going to have both the green and the gorgeous yellow tone paint, but I ended up going with the yellow, which I believe is called lemon, and hitting it with just a little bit of white so I could have some highlights. So here you see that I have some dimension in there, and we have a little bit of lift and height. I'm going to go in with some of these little white jewels and a bit of a sparkly pen and get some touches in there. So that is all I have for that. I also decided to come in with my white gel pen and add a few highlights. And then, oh, I know what I did. And you're going to see it in the still shots. I had a piece of scrap fabric that my daughter recently brought home on a bunch of flowers. And I end up putting it on the bottom part of the frame, and I didn't do it on camera, but I do have it in the still shots. I felt like it needed just a touch of softness, and I have this frame sitting up on my bedroom dresser now, and it's bright and pretty and creative and all of that kind of stuff. So I did love using the paints and this great vacation collection to highlight this fun photo of my daughter. So that's what I have here today. Thank you so much for watching.